Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. This book contains 230 problem-solving questions. It has 174 data sufficiency questions. We have solved every single one of these math problems from the book. If you're interested in watching the original solutions to any one of these problems, you will find the original solutions from day number 1 through 250. Right now, we are in the midst of redoing the problem, resolving the problem. We are on page number 156. Please turn to it. Page number 156, the very first problem. We are told that we have problem number 29. We are told that we have a 40-foot rope is to be cut into two pieces. We are going to cut a 40-foot rope in two pieces such that one is 18 feet longer than the other. And the question simply is, how long is the shorter piece? So we are interested in the length of the shorter piece. Let's find out, shall we? So we have a longer piece and a shorter piece, and we are told that the rope itself is 40 feet long, so the sum of the longer piece that we're going to cut and the shorter piece we're going to cut has to, of course, equal 40. Another equation that we are told is that the longer piece is 18 feet longer than the other one. So the longer piece that is, the length of the longer piece, whatever it is, it's got to be whatever the shorter piece is plus 18 more feet. That's it. Very simple, very straightforward. We have two independent equations, two unknown. Obviously, we can figure out for the value of either one of these, and we are interested in shorter ones. So since we are interested in the value of the shorter one, let's take the value of the longer one from here. L equals s plus 18 and put it in here. L equals s plus 18 plus s equals 40, and that implies that 2 s's will equal 40 minus 18. 40 minus 20 is 20, so it's going to be 22. Divide both sides by 2 and we'll end up with s equals 11. That's it. Very simple, very straightforward, nothing to it. Number 30, next one. Next problem. We are told that we have taken the exams. Apparently we have taken 4 exams. The student's average score on the 4 test, you see. The mean on 4 exams, we are told, is 78. The question is, what is needed? What do we know? What do we need? What do we need on the 5th to have overall average of 80? What do we need on the 5th exam to have the overall average of 80? Listen carefully. There are 2 ways you can go about it. You can set this problem up algebraically and solve it in a very classical, very orthodox, very traditional, very geeky, very nerdy, very academic way. If the brownie points is what you're looking for, or you can do it quick and dirty way and be done with the damn thing. Do you understand? How is the quick and dirty way? I know that I have taken 4 exams and my average score is 78. The simplest, easiest, quickest, the most cost-efficient manner in which I can show a scenario where I took 4 exams and my average score was 78 is simply to have 78 in all 4 of them. So far, so good. I want the average score of 80. The question is, what should I score on the 5th one? Well, first of all, on the 5th one, if I want the average overall score of 80, I need to have 80 to begin with. The point of 80 score, the 80 points will cover the 5th exam by itself. But that's not enough. I have to make up for all the shortfall. We have to make up for all the deficiency, all the shortfalls that we had in the first 4 exams. And each one of these exams we were short 2 points. We were short 2 points. We have to make up this deficiency. We have a deficiency of 8 points on these 4 exams. That's it, we are done. We need a score of 88. We need a score of 88 on the 5th exam in order to make sure that we have the overall score of 80 on the 5 exams. You understand? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. We're done with this one. Let's do one more. Similar one, okay? A bonus one. It's not in the book. Let's do one more. Here's another one. We are told that we scored 62, 76 and 80 on 3 tests. Question is, not what's, rather it should say want. We want an overall average of 75 on 4 tests. The question is, so here's what's going on. I have taken 3 exams. And I'm telling you that I scored 62 on the first exam, I scored 76 on the second exam, I scored 80 on the third exam. The question is, what should I get on the 4th exam so that I have an average score of 75 on the 4 exams? Well, it's very straightforward. If I want a 75, if I want an overall score of 70, overall average score, if we want overall average score of 75 on the 4 exam, first of all, I need to get 75 on the 4th exam to begin with to carry this exam itself. In addition to that, we have to make up for all the deficiency and surpluses that we had in the first 3 exams. So let's find out how much deficiency and surplus we had on each of the first 3 exams. Well, in the first exam, I scored 62. We want an average of 75, but we scored only 62. 62 compared to 75, we have 13 shorts. We have to make up 13 points. Here we want 75, but we have 76. We have a surplus of 1. Here we have a surplus of 5. Well, there you go. Surplus of 5 and a surplus of 1, that's a surplus of 6. Here we have a deficiency of 13. 13 minus a 6 is 13 minus 6. 12 minus 6 would have been 6, so it's 7. That's it, we're done. If we score 82, did I make a boo-boo? Because in my notes I said 88. No, that was the previous question, sorry. If we score 75 plus 7, which is 7 represents the aggregate deficiency and surpluses, that's 7. If we score, say, 82 on the 4th exam, if we manage to score 82 on the 4th exam, we will have the overall average of 75 in all 4 of these exams. You want to do one more? Let's do one more. Okay. Again, we're going to take 4 exams. And these are our scores. Scored on 4 tests. And our scores are 65, 73, 81 and 82. This time we want an average score, we want an overall average of 80 points on 5 exams. We have already taken 4 of them. We have taken the 4 exams. Our scores were 65, 73, 81, 82. What do I need on the last one so that my overall score is 80? My overall score is 80. Let's find out, shall we? Well, we have to make up 15 points here. We have 15 points short here. First of all, we need 80 here. We have to make up a deficiency of 15 points on the first exam. We have to make up a deficiency of 7 points here. We have a surplus of 1 point here and a surplus of 2 points here. That's about it, I guess. We just have to add them all up. 15 plus 7 is going to be 22. 22 minus 2 is 20. 20 minus 1 is 19. We need 19 more points to make up. We need to make up 19 more points. We need to score 99. We need to have an almost perfect score on the last exam if we have any hope at all of getting overall average of 80 on the 5 exams. Want to do one more? Let's do one more. This time we're going to take 5 exams. Instead of 4 exams, we're going to take 5 exams. And our scores are going to be 37, 42, 30, 43 and 49. We need an average score of 40 on 6 exams. The question is, how much do I need to score? How much score do we need to get on the last exam, on the 6th exam, in order for us to have the average of 40? The point we are trying to make here, what we are trying to understand here is that if we do this problem in a very classical way, it is going to be very time consuming. You have to add them all up, then we have to set up proper equation and so forth. What's going to happen is this, you're going to have to add up all of these sum here, some of these here. You're going to have to add up all up. I'm just going to call it S, so the sum is whatever the sum is, plus the unknown quantity, and you're going to have to divide by 6 here, and then you're going to have to equate that to 40, and then you have to solve this equation here. Why the bloody hell should I do all this thing? There is no reason for it. It's a sheer waste of time. It's very simple, very straightforward. 37, 42, 30, 43, and 49, and then last one. Well, I want an average score of 40, which means I need to make up 3 points here. I have a surplus of 2 points here. I need to make up 10 points here. We have a surplus of 3 points here. We have a surplus of 9 points here. Well, negative 3 and negative 9 is 12, and positive 10 is going to be negative 2. Negative 2 and negative 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 and positive 3 is negative 1. There you go. We have a surplus of 1 point here. It turns out that we have a surplus of 1 point, which means if we scored 39 on the last exam, we'll be all set. We'll have our average score that we need. This one represents that we have a surplus of 1 point. Just give me 1 second. Now listen, you probably think that I'm getting gung-ho here, but I'm going to do one last one before we go, okay? Same exact scenario, we're going to take the 5 exams, and our scores are going to be 67, 62, 69, 59 and 52. We want overall score of 60. Now the thing to do for you is to pause the video at this point and do this problem yourself. See if you can manage it. It's very simple. 67, 62, 69, 59, 52, and then the unknown, the black box. And we want the overall score of 60. Well, if you want overall score of 60, we have a surplus of 7 here. We have a surplus of 2 here. We have a surplus of 9 here. Oh, what do you know? 60 should be very easy. We have a deficit of 1 point here, and we have to make up 8 points here. 8 plus 1 is 9, and 9 and a negative 9, so these three cancel out. They play no role. They play no role in our calculation. We have a surplus of 9 points. We have a surplus of 9 points. We need to score 51 points in the last exam in order to achieve our goal being having an average of 60 points on these 6 exams. Now listen, I have taken up too much time because, as I said, I went gung-ho with this thing. So I'm not going to do more problems. We're going to pick up from here, okay? Bye now.